The result of this is that South Africa will become less competitive on a global stage, leading to a decline in standard of living in South Africa, as well as making it harder for businesses to continue to operate in the country.
South Africa's commercial banks are under increasing political pressure. Why is this happening and what are the risks? Joining us to discuss is Bheki Mahlobo, an analyst with the Centre for Risk Analysis. Bheki, what are we observing in the political arena at the moment with regards to hostility towards South Africa's commercial banks?
Yes, David, over the past few weeks, we have seen an increase in anti-bank rhetoric. A case in point is that of expropriation of property without compensation. And this is setting up a commercial banking in South Africa for failure, in that it will cause commercial banks in South Africa to hold toxic assets in their balance sheet. Another case is that if you look at what happened last year when the National Treasury, in collaboration with commercial banks in South Africa, implemented a loan guarantee scheme of about 200 billion, of which a small proportion of that amount was loaned out to small businesses as well as medium-sized businesses. This was largely seen as a failure. However, I do believe some of that criticism is unfair, given the environment that these businesses find themselves in the country, which does not allow them to essentially take out those loans. We're also seeing moves towards empowerment policies towards the financial sector, as well as an organized lobby group under the hashtag racist banks must fall. On a senior level, government level, we do see certain ANC officials blaming the banking sector in South Africa for not shielding the South African economy from the COVID-19 pandemic.
Enjoying this analysis? Click here to sign up for our 30-day free trial for more content from the CIA.
Bheki, so those are the trends that you're observing. Why is this happening now, and what are some of the underlying reasons?
So the reason behind the hostility towards the financial sector in South Africa is mainly due to the ANC's cater deployment policy, in that it needs funds in order to sustain itself. Over the past years, we've seen the government essentially run out of public funds. In fact, currently, the South African government is running deficits only seen 3 times in South African history. First during the First World War, second in the Second World War, and third at the end of apartheid. Now, the hostility towards the financial sector is a way in which the ANC is seeking measures to tap towards private funds, as it now currently running out of public funds. This is just one avenue, unfortunately, in which the ANC will seek towards extracting funds from. We may actually see other avenues in future.
Okay, Bheki, so that's the broader strategy on behalf of the ANC. But what about the risks that emerge from this in terms of the financial sector itself?
Yeah, David, the risks are unfortunately significant, and we're seeing talks of a state bank being established. And we believe the objective of the state bank is not necessarily to be as competitive as commercial banks in South Africa. Rather, it will use state-funded bailouts in order to command great control over commercial banking in South Africa. This will see a decline in investment in South Africa, and we're already seeing that when you're looking at the gross fixed capital formation as a proportion of GDP, which has declined from 2008 from 24% to now current levels at 16%. The result of this is that South Africa will become less competitive on a global stage, leading to a decline in standard of living in South Africa, as well as making it harder for businesses to continue to operate in the country.
Thanks very much, Bheki. This analysis was featured in our Monday morning risk alert, which Bheki co-authored together with Franz Cronier. If you would like to read our Monday morning risk alert, do click on the link in the description below for our 30-day free trial. You can gain access to all of our content through that route. My name is David Ansara. This is the Centre for Risk Analysis. And until next time, take care.